Hi, I'm Luke Smith. Hang on just a minute. Hi, I'm Luke Smith, and this is my partner, Si. And we're standing smack dab in the middle of a disaster. What would you do if you came home and fire or water damage like this had destroyed your home? Who would you call? What would your insurance company cover? What would they pay for, and how would they handle this loss? Come with me and Si and experience the highs and lows of this big adventure. This is Disaster Restoration. Let's get to work. We'll have to replace carpet, baseboards, some of your drywall. We'll have to do some painting. We'll have to move your contents out while this is being done and then move them back in.
So I have to move out too?
For a short period of time, but the insurance company will cover that. They'll cover your temporary living expenses. So if you're living in a motel, which I hope you don't have to live in a motel, or even in a temporary housing, they'll take care of that.
Okay.
Disaster restoration is different than any other industry. We're not your average contractor. We're not just a construction company. We're out there and we're in the business of working with insurance companies, performing the work for the homeowner, and kind of restoring their lives back to normal.
This is like the only photograph I have left of my grandparents, and I really don't want to lose it.
Miss Tia called up. She had a flooded house. It was a water line that had burst up under the sink in the hall bathroom, and it flooded several rooms, one of which had a lot of her stuff stored, some kind of collectible things. So let's just hope for the best on this. And again, it is severe damage, but let's try to get it back restored as well as we can. This floor right here is laminate with particle board. It's already swollen. I think we're going to take every bit of it out and replace it. You can even see right here the ridges on the edges that are swollen up. It looks like we've gotten a good bit of damage here. The quarter round has come loose from the cabinets. I can see some swelling at the bottom of the cabinets. I think they need to come out, don't you?
I do, and the wall could be wet behind them also.
Yeah, we'll take this out. When we do that, we may lose this countertop, but we'll just replace it. Looks like the water went out here. This transition strip is wet. You can see the water damage. Let's pull that carpet back. It's wet. This pad's saturated. What we'll do here then is we'll take out the wet pad. We'll save the carpet if we can. It may have to be replaced. It may not. I think we should get somewhere around 7 or 8 air movers, one good dehumidifier. We'll suck the water out and put the equipment in, and then get it dried out, and then see what we got to do to make the repairs. All right, let's go to the van.
To complete the restoration, the team will need to focus on 4 problem areas. The first is the leak itself, which originated in the hall bathroom and not only spread throughout the house, but into the ductwork. Luke and his team will need to drain any excess water before repairing the broken pipes. The second is the kitchen, where water damage has buckled the hardwood particle board and severely warped the cabinet baseboards. The team will need to replace the flooring and install brand new cabinets to restore it to its original condition. The third is the living room, where the carpet and underpadding has soaked to the subflooring. Industrial fans will need to be brought in to mitigate the water damage, but if that isn't sufficient, the carpet may need to be replaced altogether. The fourth problem area is the wall, where the high water soaked through to the baseboards and damaged the drywall. To complete the job, the team will need to cut and replace both the baseboards and the drywall.
We try to create a family atmosphere
And you still have those relationships that are like brothers and sisters, and so it's kind of great sometimes. Sometimes it's really difficult. Leif's general manager. He does a good job. He's not quite as aggressive as I am on some things, but he's honest to a fault.
I used to call Leif, but I don't as much anymore, my gay best friend who's not gay.
You know, I just have no idea how to answer some of their questions. I don't know why I'm the person that they pick to vent their frustrations to or their problems at home. I mean, they're women, you know. I hunt and fish, kind of a manly guy.
You know, I don't know how to explain this, but you know, like your girlfriend, not your girlfriend, but your girlfriend will call you up and be like, I started today, it was so terrible. I don't know, like stuff guys don't want to talk about or hear about, and most guys are like, He'll be like, really? Oh, that sucks.
I'm supposed to help them with all kinds of ideas around their house, how they're gonna decorate and all this kind of stuff. I don't have any clue about that. Just because I built a table before with my bare hands. And then, of course, they leave my chair in here. Typical.
Mary and Janet they're two peas in a pod. They're two little firecrackers.
We go with a bag and we can bring a whole bag full of trash.
There's bottles we dipping in there. Is breakfast. Is biscuits. Oh my God.
Wraps.
Wraps up.
Because biscuit wraps and trays of food lay on the floor and all the equipment's in there.
They're nasty.
Yeah.
Cy is, my wife says he's my baby, and he probably is. He is a huge part of what we do up here and what I do. Brittany is very dynamic, let's say. If she likes you, you'll know it, but if she doesn't like you, you won't have a doubt in the world about it.
I don't like Dax. Her and I butt heads. For whatever reason, I don't know. I just don't like her. I think she does her job phenomenally. I think she does it better than I did it. It's how she manages people and treats those around her that make me not like her. She's condescending. And I got the bitch title, but she is a real bitch.
Hello?
Hi, Luke. It's Tia.
Hey.
You will not believe what happened. A tree fell on my car last night.
How did a tree fall on your car?
It just broke and went right over on. I mean, I saw it happen.
Oh my God. Were you in the car or were you outside of it?
No, I just gone out to walk my dog.
Oh, wow. So on top of everything else that's going on with Miss Tia's house, a tree falls, it hits her front porch steps and breaks her railing, breaks one of the steps, and lands on two cars in the driveway. Miss Tia, you got two options. One is the sunroof you've always wanted, or we can just sawzall the top off and go straight convertible. Well, it's an option. Miss Tia had kind of a strange request. She was a little bit embarrassed about having a washing machine out in her front yard, but she did. Coincidentally, the tree had fallen across it. In fact, you couldn't even see it. I told her I had a special way that we could dispose of it, and so Leif and I took it out to his property and we disposed of it. This is Leif Hansford. He's the local arms dealer. He's going to be doing the shooting for today. Cy's ready, Leif's ready. You ready, Cy? He can't hear. That's what the ear protectors are for. Holy crap! So this is Miss Tia's family portrait, actually a portrait of her grandparents, and it's now dry, and it looks a lot worse than we thought it would be. The backing, as you can see, is completely off of it, and this thin piece of paper here actually partially has an image kind of burnt into it, if you will. The wood's cracked in several different places. You can even see on the ends of the wood there, it's cracked. I'm real concerned now. I mean, the last thing I want to do is tell her that we can't fix it, but it's going to be tough. I really don't feel very good about it, but we told her we'd give it everything we had, so we're going to try to, but man, it's in rough shape. So Murphy's Law kind of comes into play with construction. That's just the way it is. You can't have a job that goes perfect. It just doesn't work like that. George, for example, over on Miss Tia's job, caused my blood pressure to get up probably at an alarming rate. I probably could have used some meds on that. George.
Hey, boss man.
Yeah, no, by all means, finish your conversation. He was supposed to remove some of the flooring and one end cabinet, and he says that I said to Leif, and Leif told him to move any cabinets and to end the cabinets.
I was told to take out cabinets and take out stove. End cabinets and take out stove.
No, the end cabinet, not end cabinets. What's the end cabinet? This is the end
Look,
cabinet.
Leif told me that you told him to tell me to end cabinets and take out stove, so I did it.
What is end cabinets? That sounds like you're killing the cabinets.
I don't understand. I end all cabinets, huh? He comes in, does not like it.
You got cabinets that are pretty much demolished. They're all out, and the kitchen's basically ruined at this point.
I did not ruin kitchen. I did what I was told. Hey, Sabaka. Hey, dog.
Nah,
come on.
you leave the dog out of it. The dog's fine.
I chewing on my tool, man.
Nah, the dog's not chewing up your tool. George, he doesn't particularly like Si, and I've talked it over with Si, and Si doesn't really like George that much.
But look, I see problem.
Yeah,
Who
well,
you-
at least you see the problem.
It's the accent, the southern accent of Leif. Nice guy, but when he talks, it's like he has kasha in mouth, oatmeal, you know? Doesn't chew, he doesn't pronounce words good.
Oh, you get blamed for everything. If you're the manager, it's always your fault. So
I have to go because I have another job in 20 minutes.
You're not going. Because I'm not putting them back in. I didn't take them out. You took them out. I need you to put them back in, and I'll help you because we've got 2 hours, but I'm not doing it by myself.
Okay, I can cancel, but you pay double.
Here, get on the phone and cancel. You were on the phone a minute ago. One more call's not going to kick.
No,
George can be like that. He can be a pain in the butt sometimes.
but you pay double. I cancel?
I'm not paying double. I'm losing money right now. I'm losing money because we got to put them back in, and they weren't supposed to come out. So George and I had a bit of an argument and went back and forth, and then we wound up, we had to put the cabinets back in time for her to get home.
Okay, now пошли вперед за Сталина.
I'm over here at Miss Tia's. What exactly did you want me to do over here again?
Well, just go ahead, if you don't mind, go ahead and you and George start putting the cabinets back. He tore all that crap out, and we've got about 2 hours to put it back in, and I'd run change. I just left over there. I'll be right back. I'll help, but we need to get the cabinets back in ASAP.
George is not here. When I was pulling in, he pulled out, he waved his big smile like he always has, and he just took off. And there's no countertops anywhere. I mean, there's a floor. It's a mess.
What are you? I was there. I was there 5 minutes ago. I just walked out. We had a long conversation, he and I, about that. And he's supposed to stay there. I told him I'd be right back. Where's George?
he left.
I mean, I know he left. Did he come back?
No, he hasn't come back. I called him. I sent him a text. He hasn't responded.
Gosh, damn. How are we gonna get all this crap done?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we got about an hour and about 5 minutes, and we got to get it all back in. All right. Let's get some of this crap out of the way. Let's move. We got to get this stuff out of the way so we can work in here. Good God. Oh, jeez. Now we gotta buy a crock pot. I'm so freaking pissed off at him. Just slide, I tell you what, start sliding. Slide those two back in, and I'll start sliding these.
Luke and Leif managed to return Miss Tia's kitchen to normal before she returns home. But the problems with completing her job don't end there.
Hey, I'm trying to find this laptop for Miss Tia. Yeah. No, I'm in climate control. Yeah, it's a loss, but it's not thrown away. She's got to get her hard drive off of it. So if it's not back here, it's in the dumpster, of all the places. Oh, God dang. Yeah, I've got a real good chance of finding this crap. I'm gonna kill myself in here trying to get a damn laptop. Who puts a laptop in a damn dumpster anyway? How many laptops have you thrown away in your lifetime? I don't throw them away. I at least give them away. Gee whiz. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It's the only laptop in the can. My God. All right, well, found that. That was exactly what I wanted to do today, is dig in the dumpster for a laptop. Hey, I'm over here at Miss Tia's. Did you check this place good?
Yes, sir.
Every closet, every room, everything up here on the main floor. No water anywhere else.
Yes, sir, I believe so.
All right. What is this right here?
Looks like water.
Okay, yeah, it is. This is in the back bedroom. It's right by the bathroom, which we freaking knew was soaking wet because that's where the water came from, and it's soaking wet. We're gonna have mold all over this crap. What are you doing right now?
Well, I'm cleaning carpet.
You're sitting smoking a cigarette somewhere. You're not cleaning carpet.
I gotta use the bathroom. I don't get to take a bathroom break.
Yeah, you get a break, but I asked you what you were doing. Look, did you check everywhere else? Did you check the crawl space?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm under the crawl space. And you said you checked it, made sure nothing was wet.
Yes, sir.
Take a glance around. What do you say about that?
I somehow missed it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Get off the toilet and come clean this up.
Yes, sir.
With Leif and his crew putting the finishing touches on the job, it's time to call in Brittany, the restoration specialist, to give Luke the final assessment.
All right, I think that pretty much wraps it up.
So I think you're going to be happy with what we were able to do with the carpet. We were actually able to save it.
Really?
Yes, this is the previous carpet. We uninstalled it, dried it out, cleaned it, put new pad, and reinstalled.
I like the floor. I like the floor a lot. It looks better than what you had.
Much better.
Did y'all do countertops?
Yeah, we redid the countertops as well.
They look really good.
After nearly 3 weeks of work, the disaster restoration team was able to refurbish and even improve on the problem areas, returning the client's home back to new.
The best part of what I do and what we do here, and the most gratifying, is when we move a family back in that's suffered through a big disaster such as a fire loss. Several months away from home, away from their house, away from their backyard and their swing set or their porch swing, all those good things that make a house a home. And we actually move them back into their brand new home. And the look on their face and the look on their kids' faces when they're back home, that's the most gratifying part of what we do, is get to see them in that element of their life where they feel normal again. Okay, yeah, I gotta go. I got a customer. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Hey, Miss Tia.
Hey, Luke.
How are
Just
you?
had to come by and thank you for what a great job you did.
Oh, well, I appreciate
The
that.
house looks wonderful.
I'm so glad to hear you're happy. I mean, a lot of people don't come by just to tell us. They kind of move back in and
I
forget.
had to because it's almost as if it never happened.
Well, it's construction. And it took a little longer than we thought it would, but I'm
No
really
problem.
glad you're happy.
It's great.
Oh,
I'm
good,
very
good.
pleased with
Hey,
it.
I've got one more thing I wanted to show you.
Uh-huh.
It was something we weren't sure about in the beginning, but it turned out really good. I hope you're happy with it, but we were able to fully restore this picture for you, and I was tickled to death.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Luke,
I'm so glad you're
that
happy.
that is wonderful.
You're gonna make me cry.